So as you know, the event is over and you can upgrade your master card. Man, I have these cards put in like on Saturday, and I opened at least 20 packs and no upgrade token popped out. So today is the day that I finally got it. This game is fucking bullshit. 20 packs, man. More than 20 packs.
This is my last fight on my UFC contract, so we have to renegotiate after this. My first choice is to stay with the UFC, but there's also interesting players outside of the UFC. And end of the day, we fight for money, you know. So that's going to be interesting for me after this fight. Another reason to get a nice win. Yeah, and for the rest, man, it's all about winning. You know, winning and not getting here in there. So
are you looking for a pay bump?
a what?
A pay bump? A rise in pay?
Of course. Yeah, you don't want to drop in pay, you know, like, that's not what I'm going to sign. I've been fighting for a long time.
Here's the thing, Stefan. I'll talk to fighters and they'll be like, yeah, I want a bump in pay, but it really matters that I want to be with a certain organization or I want a certain fight. Believe it or not, I actually hear that a lot. It's changing, you're right. More fighters are like, I'd rather get paid. I just want to clarify. That's all I meant by that.
Well, you know, I'm very, I feel very good with the UFC because you know you get paid. You know, there's a couple other big organizations out there where you know you will get paid, but there's also organizations out there that say they pay a lot or will pay a lot, but you know, I haven't dealt with them. So in the end of the day, I want to get paid to fight. You know, I've been fighting for a very long time, and I think the next couple of years are the years where you know I get paychecks that are serious. And that's what I'm aiming for. You know, I still like doing this, but at the end of the day, I'm also doing this for the money. So, you know, a good performance on Saturday will definitely help with negotiations.
In a perfect world, what would you do with the money? Like if you got the right amount of money, right? Oh, I love this contract. It's great money. Career's over, however many years that is from now. What would you do with the money?
You just probably invest it in real estate so that when I'm done with my career, I could sit back and you know choose the profession I like, do what I want, and not have to worry about things too much. You know, I'll have my house paid off probably, and yeah, I don't need a lot every month. I don't spend a lot of money, so I would just like to have a nice, comfy life, doing what I'd like to do.
Let me ask you a bit of a different question. You fought a bunch in twice in 2014, once in 2015, 2016, 2017, and then once in 2018. But you did have that injury layoff for a while. This the heart condition.
Yeah.
We saw Cain Velasquez come back last night. He was gone since UFC 200. I wonder A, what you made of the fight, and then two, how hard is it to come back from layoff? Now everyone's situation is different. Some people have catastrophic injuries. Some people just have life going on. But in general, what did you make of the fight? And then what do people not understand about making a comeback after time away?
You know, for him, it was a long, long time since he was in there. And then to have your first fight against a man like Francis Ngannou, there's no time for you to just smell the octagon and feel, you know, comfortable again. That guy's coming at you with everything he's got. He's going to try to knock your head off. And if he touches you, he's going to hurt you, you know. And he caught him off guard because the punch he landed wasn't crazy hard, but that man's got so much power, and he just walked into it. And then, unfortunately, you know, he blew his knee out. So it's just very unfortunate for him because I do believe he's got a lot more in the tank. But coming back, especially against a guy like that, man, that's no easy task, you know. But at the same time, he's Cain Velasquez. They're not going to give him, you know, a nobody to just, you know, make a return. You know, they gave me Alistair Overeem for my return when I came back after like 22 months with the heart issues and all that, you know. And then I was gonna fight Matt Mitrione. I had the blackout in the locker room and all that because of the medication I was on. And then like 5 months after that, they gave me Alistair Overeem for my comeback. You know, it's you cannot hesitate. You cannot be, you know, just feeling the octagon and feeling everything again and fighting someone like that, because if you're not 100% focused, you're not gonna win that night.
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm really excited for your return, Stefan. You're always an exciting fighter, and you're right, man. Some of these losses, they've been just a little bit out of your grasp. But it feels like a couple of changes here, a few switches there, and you should be back in the win column. Plus, I hope you get what you want with your next contract, man. I'm really looking forward to Saturday. So, best of luck to you. You don't need it, but thank you so much for your time, man.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Good to talk to you.
All right, and enjoy Beaverwick.
Thank you. Will do.
I'm not hating on Holland, by the way. It's like the perfect country, or pretty close to it anyway, relative to Los Estados Unidos. You ever been to Holland, man? First of all, if you're an English speaker, it's great because everybody speaks English, which is true of Europe generally, but especially true of Holland. They have little plazas everywhere where you can sit outside and you can have a beer and you can chill. There are coffee shops and then coffee shops, and they do different things. It's just a cool place, but I've never been to Beaverwick. All right, let's go now to our next guest. She made an explosive pro debut at Bellator 216. There were waterworks everywhere, but totally understandable. She's a Taekwondo standout, and now we'll see how things go in MMA. Valerie Loreda is here on the show. Hi, Valerie.
Hi, everyone. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I like the Burberry scarf. It's very fashionable. Where are you, by the way?
I'm in New York, actually. After my fight, I came. I took the train. I'm gonna be until Wednesday just to relax 2 days and then back to training.
Oh, if I had known that, I would have invited you in studio. But okay, maybe next time. How about that?
Oh my God, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm here actually, right here on Broadway.
Now, what are you doing in New York? Just seeing the sights?
Yeah, I've been here a lot, but just enjoying because it's 2 hours from Connecticut, so it's like, you know, we're just gonna stay in a nice place here and just enjoy a little bit. I need a little 2 days vacation.
All right. Yeah, you certainly earned it. So let me ask you this. In your mind, before you fought on Saturday, your pro debut probably looked a certain way in your mind. Ultimately, it played out the way it did. How close were they relative to each other?
Wow, you know, honestly, I had everything planned out for a while about how I wanted to look for certain days, for media day, for my weigh-in. I tell my designer my clothes, I design my clothes, like I like everything to be perfect, but it's because that's the way I am with my brand and that's who I am as a person. And when everything goes the way I see it and it's right, that's when I perform the best. So I've had that plan. So like, wow, it looks like everything was so nice and perfect. I'm like, because that's how I am. Like, I made sure of it, right? And then during this week, I was telling my parents, I'm like, everything's been going as I planned, and nothing could be better. The only thing is I have to win tomorrow night, you know. But that was never a problem for me because I always in my head was like, there's no way that you could come out of this fight losing with the camp that you had, the work you put in. I couldn't have put 5% more into the training that I did, so I was just confident in that. But of course, on fight day comes and you get very self-conscious and you start doubting yourself. But I kept telling my family members, I go, the moment I see one opportunity, this fight's not going past the first round, I'm going in there, I'm not going to be patient, I'm going to go in there, I'm looking for my knockout, and exactly what I said was going to happen happened. And it's funny because I was talking to my coach at home, I was like, I knew it was going to be jab cross, hook, liver kick, because I've done it so many times and finished so many people training doing that, but it just turned out perfectly. I couldn't be any more blessed to have my pro debut like this.
I want to circle back to the fight itself because there was a bunch of things I loved about it, but let's talk about what happened afterward. Obviously, you were overcome with emotion, and you can understand why, but I'd just like to hear it in your terms. What was it about the moment that made you feel that way?
it's like for so long I'm the only one in myself. Like even when I only did taekwondo and I moved to MMA, like my parents didn't understand. Nobody understood. They were really just relying by what I was saying. I was like, just trust in me. I have a feeling. I have a gut feeling that this is the right thing for me, you know. And it's just one thing to believe in yourself and trust myself and train and be
Let's try
amazing
this
at
one
me.
out,
And it's
man.
another thing to see
And
the
that's it for the
results. So
stream.
when it happened, if you notice, all I keep saying is, "Oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh my God, I can't believe this." Because I was in so much shock because it's literally exactly everything I said, word by word, is what happened.
Okay, let's talk about the fight here just a little bit. Your opponent came forward a lot. I'm assuming you were expecting this.
No, at all.
Really?
She shocked me. Yeah, I didn't. I thought she was gonna just. I thought she was gonna pick up the pace, but not like first 5 seconds going like 4, 4, 4. You know. So I remember I've also like only fought in a smaller cage amateur, and like taekwondo's an octagon, but it's not a cage, it's different. So I was like going in there, and I was ready to like take my time, just feel the floor first, feel what I have to deal with before having to react. But she went in there, and I was like, well, I gotta counter, I gotta, you know, respond right away. So she didn't give me time to think. So she did a good job in that aspect. It will never happen to me again. It was my first experience, but I just needed like a minute to warm up, and then I was good.
All right, here's what I loved about the fight. Let me tell you. Number one, there was a lot of interesting kicks. I don't think I've seen a real axe kick attempt in years. Maybe Mirko Krokop was the last one. My question for you is, how much of that is you believing I can do axe kicks in MMA, and how much of that is I'm a little bit on autopilot because the opponent is rushing me, and that's just what I know best?
Pettis is 6
No,
years his
everything I
senior.
do
He will
is
have
to
a
her.
1-inch
Everything I do
reach
is
advantage.
because I know
Once
it will
again,
be
here is the
effective.
veteran
Nothing
voice of
I
the
do is
Octagon,
well, it is
Bruce
muscle
Buffer.
reaction as well, but not really. I have a strategy always, and when I train only specific kicks that I know will be effective in the cage. That, for example, and different timings that my leg won't get caught. You know, things like that. Like I've been training my timing and my efficiency with my kicks perfectly because at the end of the day, I'm very explosive. No one can catch my kicks.
How did Bellator find you? What's the story there?
So, my last amateur fight, I fought against a very tough competitor.
Well, this is a venue as long on MMA history as any in the world. The Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Good to have you with us for a night of live UFC
I
action.
knew I had the endurance, and I learned a lot. I got a lot of break time, which was so important going in
Looks like
pro.
he might have
So
landed
I
there.
did get a lot
Instead, a
of break
swing and a
time,
miss
and after
by
my last
Pettis.
amateur fight, I had a beautiful performance, and
Oh,
it
huge
was
block.
just evident that
There's a nice knee to the
me
body.
and all my coaches knew I was ready to go pro. So I had some
Oh,
offers
flying knee
that
attempt.
my manager just worked and
big elbow.
when I heard the name and it tells the story, I just knew my idea that I was
Beautiful.
Have they talked to you about what their plans are for you this year?
Both fighters slow to attack, trying to get their timing
So
down.
my manager called me.
Also, he gets clipped once again here, Joe, and he continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's keeping his head on the center line. He's got to change things up a little bit here.
He's in big trouble. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Haha, that's awesome.
I'll get back in.
Back up.
I'm young, probably in the next 2-3 months.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
What grade would you give yourself?
Really missed with that right hand.
I'm really hard on myself.
Under 3 minutes remain in round one.
The finish,
How about
and I
that
train
shin?
so hard because there's nobody that works harder than I am.
elbow to the head.
I'm happy for myself. but I'm
Huge
just
uppercut,
upset that
misses.
I gave her any type of confidence at the beginning of the fight, but then I tell myself about it.
Beautiful inside leg kick.
You know, the first one, like, we're in a big cage, like,
He's got her here.
I think myself,
Left
like,
from
I
there.
was myself, like, I think like a B plus, maybe.
Hey, that's pretty good. I think that's a
Right hand
very
forward
fair
now, switching to
self-evaluation.
southpaw.
Just
Oh,
because
nice
also
inside leg
you
kick
have
landed there by
to
Rodriguez.
understand that it was a lot of firsts. You know, it was my first pro
Under 2 minutes
experience.
now to go
My first time
in
back
the
there,
round.
like speaking to like the commission.
It appears
I'm
a cut has opened
like,
up on
it
his
was a lot
cheek.
of firsts, like, and then
Caught
also,
that one
like,
right on the knee. That
being
could
the
have
main
hurt.
event right after my first pro fight. You know, my first knockout.
Anthony
Like,
Pettis with
so many
serious
firsts,
body
so
shots.
I'm just so proud of myself for overcoming that and just rising to the occasion.
Okay, the Taekwondo world. met you before,
jab
so
by Pettis.
when did you get into Taekwondo? How did that happen?
Okay, so my father's had a Taekwondo school since 1985. My dad's a big martial arts guy.
Nice
He's
leg kick.
an 8th Dan Master in Taekwondo.
Big knee to the body.
I had no choice but to start Taekwondo. Like, there was no option. And my dad wanted a son, and I was the firstborn daughter, so his daughter, you sure as hell gonna be a fighter.
Okay, and what did you accomplish in Taekwondo for folks who may not know your bio? What's like, give us a sense of what you did.
So, growing up, young age,
Beautiful
I
KO,
was fighting the
just
national qualifiers. I was always winning. I would win the girls division. And after I would win the girls division, it was too easy for me. My dad would say no, and he would put me in the guys division, which you're not even supposed to do. But I would be making the guys cry for national for qualifiers. Obviously not nationals because it wasn't a thing, but my dad would throw me in there like if I was a guy, like literally just fight, and I would make them cry.